to another episode of Crazy Greens. If you're joining me here for the very first time, guys, I'm just asking you to do not hesitate. Just go ahead and hit that red subscribe button below. Okay guys, for those of you who watched my last week video on how to make oatmeal veggie pancakes, I hope you tried it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for the love and the support. And if you're here and you're new and you haven't seen it yet, the next best thing to do after watching this video is to just roll over and check it out. And there's a link for that right here. Okay guys, let us just go ahead and get into today's recipe. Today I'll be preparing for you some Pak Choi Tuna Sticks with some coconut string bean dip. Alright, so here we have all the ingredients we'll be using to make our meal. First we have some mashed sweet potato and we mash it with a little butter. Here we have our Pak Choi sticks. As you can see, we removed the green part from the Pak Choi. These sticks were boiled in some water for about like just 1 minute. We did that for the Pak Choi to be flexible, and we also want them to be boiled a little bit. Here we have some cheese, we have some eggs, we have breadcrumbs, tuna, sweet peppers, and some onions. So all of these ingredients right here is what we'll be using for our sticks. Over here we have all the ingredients we'll be using for our dip. Now we have some parboiled string bean, some mayonnaise, coconut milk, salt, sugar, pepper, and garlic. There we go. So the quantity of all these ingredients can be seen on the menu displayed. Now we're going to start off by making our coconut string bean dip. We want to make the dip first because this dip is served cold. So after we make it, we're just going to put it in the refrigerator and let it stay there chill for a time. So by the time the sticks are ready, then the dip will be ready to be served. Okay, so we're going to use our magic bullet blender today, and we're going to start off by just putting the beans inside our blender. Oh my God, you got one drop right there. And then we're just going to blend it with the coconut milk and the garlic. After we have blended our coconut milk with our string bean and garlic, this is what our mixture looks like. It's somewhat, kind of semi-thick. There we have it. So I'm just going to go straight ahead and I'm going to add my mayonnaise, my salt, and my sugar, and then we're just going to whisk everything together. So mayo, salt, sugar. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's what our dip looks like. And I'm just going to cover it with a piece of foil paper, and I'm just going to put it inside the refrigerator until our Pak Choi sticks are ready. Guys, so now for the fun part. Alright, it's about time for us to start making our Pak Choi tuna sticks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to prep our tuna. Here we have our tuna. We're going to add to our tuna some onions, our sweet pepper, and our black pepper. Okay, I'm just gonna stir everything together. Now that our tuna is ready, it's time for us to start making our Pak Choi tuna sticks. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get 2 Pak Choi sticks. We're going to rest them on the cutting board like that. Then we're going to use a knife, and we're just going to barely cut the Pak Choi. We're not really segmenting it apart. We just want it to be like flexible. So you see, it's able to move. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the tuna to stuff our Pak Choi like that. You want to make it as compact as possible. Alright, so now you have it like that. A little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some cheese on top. Ooh, a little messy right there. It's fine, just take your time. Now that we have our cheese, we're just gonna cover it with this pak choi. There we go. As you do more and more of these pak choi sticks, you'll actually get them right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use a toothpick to just hold it in place. One toothpick at each end. The space here should be wide enough so that your fingers are able to fit through it. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our outer covering using our sweet potato. Now there's a little technique to this, guys. First, you hold like 2 cups enough sweet potato in your hand. That is enough to cover one side of the pak choi stick. You want to press it out a little bit, so that, because you don't want the sweet potato to be too thick around it. So you just flatten it out a bit with your hands. Once you flatten it out, you just add it like that to the side. Go. And you just continually do that until the entire side is covered. Flatten it out a bit. Now you're going to turn it. Now we're going to turn it on the other side, and we're going to repeat the same thing. Alright. Trying to get it as compact as possible. Okay, so this is what our pak choi stick looks like after it has been molded with the sweet potato. Now we're just going to go straight ahead and we're going to roll it into some eggs and roll it with some breadcrumbs. We're going to deep fry it for about 30 to 40 seconds. Reason being, everything in this mixture is already cooked, so we don't want to fry it too much. And we're gonna fry our pak choi stick. We already have some oil right here that was already preheated. You gotta make sure that the oil is super hot, and remember, we're only frying it for 30 seconds. So let's go. Take it out. So there you go. This is what it looks like. Nice. So you're just gonna go ahead and repeat the same procedure for the other sticks. Okay, so this is what our finished product looks like. Pak Choi Tuna Sticks with coconut string bean dip. As you can see, it looks really nice. It's also really delicious. Here you can see I garnish it with some parsley and a slice of orange. With that being said, go ahead and try it out. I'm anxious to hear your comment, guys. I want to see what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And see you next week with another crazy idea.